pace in their defense is getting better, even though the numbers would show them towards the bottom of the league in those categories.
For the first time this season, the Fever tip off a game currently in a playoff spot. They moved up to 8th with that win over Chicago as Clark gets inside and has the first 2 points of the night.
I love the guard-to-guard action where there's no easy W in this league, and Washington, you're catching them at the best time for them, having won 2 in a row, and there's a turnover that leads to an easy bucket on the other end.
Eastern Conference Player of the Week off of the last 2 performances. So working on Atkins, back inside to Boston, going inside against Edwards, and Aaliyah wins the battle. Indiana offense has been humming here on the homestand, 91 points in each of their 2 wins, as Smith goes right up the middle and finishes. Indiana's been so good here in this building in transition. It's Clark finding Boston. He was the only one back there for Indiana as Clark whips it inside. 2 more for Boston.
I mean, they run that ghost action, which is a fake like you're going to screen in the middle third, and then she comes back to the ball side so quick with her acceleration.
4 of Indiana's 5 starters have scored.
Off the glass.
Backdoor pass, and it's Carly Samuelson laying it in.
It was a beautiful read by Carly Samuelson.
No longer in Washington as Clark feeds it to Boston. Oh, she left it short. Boston with the offensive rebound and the wraparound to Smith. Atkins on the drive, gets inside, hangs and finishes.
Really nice drag screen by Dolson.
So just trying to force the pace, pull up 3, Mitchell knocks it down.
Running the floor in transition.
Samuelson off balance, tosses it in, and a foul. Difficult shot, and gorgeous night. Take some photos, get some shots up before you come to the game here this evening. We've got just another terrific crowd at Gainbridge Fieldhouse as Walker Kimbrough hits Washington's first 3, their first shot of the second quarter. 7-0 run here for Washington as they've gone down 7 to tie the game. Extra pass, Wheeler wide open and gets the friendly roll. Clark and Alyssa Smith set to check back in here for Indiana. Open back for Carly Samuelson, a deep 3. She knocks it down. Great article by Jen Hatfield, the next, who talked about how Carly doesn't really like playing her sister for that exact reason. As Holt gets inside and the reverse. Carly saying, I want to root for her and I can't do that when I'm playing against her. 4 of the Fever, and they're all playing well after a strong performance on Sunday as Atkins gets into traffic and a tough finish.
What a beautiful Euro step around, if at all.
And Lou using that Enxler screen. Enxler extra pass. Samuelson corner 3. Drawn up brilliantly.
She said, but we each have something a little different because Carly has a little hitch in her shot. A little bit from the hip.
Boston turns the corner, gets by Dolson, and lays it in. Bonnie is here tonight. There is her sister, Carly Samuelson. On 5 different teams in the WNBA. Hopes this is a landing spot where it's been for Atkins here all night. Did not hit a 3 in the first quarter, the Mystics. Clark way downtown, knocks down a 3.
In the slot, off a pin down, feet under her shoulders, and launch.
Clark from the blind side, the steal and a bucket. This has been night and day, quarter by quarter here for the Mystics. 0 of 8 in the first. They are 4 for 6 from the perimeter here in the second quarter. Smith gets free underneath and won't miss from there. Clark nearly lost it, able to save it. Mitchell steps back and buries a 3.
Reads the defense so well.
Mitchell back on the attack, gets inside. Mitchell lays it in. Well, she's broken out of that early season.
She just made the last 2 baskets.
Indiana's matched their largest lead, and Dolson quickly puts an end to that. Dolson, extra pass. Samuelson open in the corner, had to shot fake. Smith on the help, leaves it short. Samuelson with the offensive rebound, and Van Loo hits a 3. Here's Atkins on the drive. Wallace stays with her, and Atkins banks it home. Missed just 4 shots here tonight. Boston battling inside. Would be a Fever franchise record. Here's Clark going through the legs, bouncing for Boston, draws the foul, and one. But it's amazing how everything else just kind of falls so naturally into position when Boston is playing like this. Dolson left open again and hits another 3. Against the Fever, she is 8 of 10 from the three-point line this year. Mitchell, catch and shoot, answers with a triple. Wallace has had 4 wide open looks from 3. They just haven't fallen for her. No whistle there. Van Loo thought she was fouled. Here's Clark off to the races, ahead for Wallace.
Perfect.
Can't hit on 3. She's got 9, 8, and 5 right now, Clark. With the step back deep 2, money.
Well, that takes care of one category.
Have gotten to this point a couple of times. A 7-point lead. Washington's answered back every time. Dolson did a big part of that. And with the left hand there.
Well, it'll be 3 consecutive at Seattle, at Phoenix, at Vegas. Coming up next.
Samuelson spots up and knocks down a 3. You see a game lack the momentum swings that this one has had. There's Boston teeing up a 3. You bet! Their first double-digit lead on the night. Fans on their feet. Clark turns it over on that first possession. Here's Melvin out to the races. Melvin beats everybody back and finishes. Back for Anxler. It's inside, and Anxler lays it in.
Really good 2-man on the naked side.
Samuelson feeding inside for Boston, working on Dolson, who's in some foul trouble. Boston the fake. Boston the finish.
Indiana's cold. It's a good opportunity for Washington.
Atkins hangs off balance, got it to go. Ball loose on the floor, Melvin comes down with it. Anxler in transition, banks it in and a foul.
Part of the reason why Washington got in foul trouble, and I say foul trouble, will put Indiana in the bonus early, is because they were so physical.
Oh, Wheeler, that's a tough shot. Wheeler cross court, Mitchell's open. Mitchell on the attack, gets inside and lays it in. Wheeler, Clark launches, hits a 3. And on the other end, a big shot from Atkins. Mitchell, catch and shoot, answers with a 3. Clark sees 2. Corner for Wheeler, shot fake, finds some space, and Wheeler connects. After knocking at the door, Indiana's gone up double digits. Atkins draws the foul, and it stays down. Wheeler getting some key fourth quarter minutes tonight on the floor with the starters. Wheeler with the shot clock down to 5. Wheeler on the drive, gets inside. Difficult shot. Oh, Wheeler banked it home.
Erica Wheeler, what a spark off the bench, 9 points.
He's been really good, 4 assists as well. Dolson wide open and answers with a 3. 2 minutes left to play. It's a 6-point lead for Indiana as they look to close out the 3-game homestand. Mitchell on the attack, and the shot will fall. Fever taking good care of the ball. That's only their 11th turnover. Washington can't make them pay with a 3. Anxler, though, with the offensive rebound. She's made a lot of hustle plays. And here is Van Loo with a 3 ball. Season here. Atkins launches, misses. Wheeler snatches down the rebound. And for the first time since August of 2015, the Indiana Fever have won 4 straight at home.